Subscribe and pass it along. A Connection TV, the network.
What's going on, world? I'm Wesley from A Connection TV, the network, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. Excuse my cat. A lot of y'all say y'all love my cat when she walks in the background. Her name is Mia, okay? Her name is Mia, and I got her in 2006. So yeah, I've had her for a while, a long while now. But that's my baby. She's been with me for the longest. And anyways, that's my baby. I'm gonna shout a couple of y'all out a little later because some of y'all were getting me together. We're here to review Roa Puerto Rico. And some of y'all were getting me together last review because when I was watching, I actually fell asleep. Okay, I was tired. I don't know what I was doing Sunday, but I was tired. I fell asleep through the part where Nene was being shady to Kenya when she pulled back, and you know, Kenya said that she thought that she had the Ebola virus or something that part. And when Nene was talking to Claudia, I fell asleep during that, and I was kind of not here when Goche Gabbana or Goche, whatever her name is, when they said whose friend she was. I saw a K and I automatically thought it was Kenya. So, and some of y'all were mad. I'm like, oh, you always hating on Kenya. We know that you don't like Kenya. No, that's y'all be going deep for these girls. Y'all be going deep for these women and they don't even know your names, okay? It's not that I have a complete disdain for Kenya. It's just that it just so happens that Kenya is not always on her best behavior when I do my reviews. And no matter who it is, if it's Candy, if it's Portia, if it's Cynthia, if you're acting some sort of way on this show, I am going to say something about it based on how I feel about it. Because all of these reviews are based on my opinion. But at the end of the day, if y'all love Kenya, y'all love Kenya. I don't know the girl. I'm just talking about each episode that I see, like tonight. I like Phaedra, but I'm gonna have to get Phaedra together tonight because Phaedra was extraordinary for no motherfucking reason. But I'm gonna go down my notes and we'll go from there. But before I get all into that, I need y'all to do me a favor. I need y'all to click the link on this video right here. This little video right here that's playing right next to me. I need you to click on this video. This is my Culture Club episode 2 video. And it's starring me, Paris, and my boy, Dwayne. And it's a great discussion about men and how they behave. And in a lot of ways, how they should behave, whether they're straight or gay, whatever the case may be. It's a great video for females to watch. It's a great video for gay men to watch. It's a great video for lesbians to watch. Get into it, click this video right here. And anytime you see Culture Club, support it, because a lot of videos, well, let me just say this. There needs to be more dialogue where it's inclusive for all different types of personalities. You see me all the time. You see 1 or 2 people all the time. I want a panel of 5 people, a panel of 4 people to discuss multiple issues. We're going to bring women onto the set. We're going to bring feminine guys onto the set. We're going to bring white people onto the set. Hispanic people. We're going to have different individuals on the Culture Club. So definitely support this video. And watch episode 1. Okay? Phaedra comes on the scene with her Fixes Jesus shirts. I don't know if y'all like the shirt or not, but it's a very basic shirt with the font Fixes Jesus, the hashtag Fixes Jesus. It's cute, but you know, it's whatever. Claudia is going into a foot doctor to get her feet worked on. Now I have bad feet. If I could show y'all my feet, I don't even know if I want to show y'all. I don't even know if I want to show y'all my feet, but I have bad feet. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to show y'all my feet. Now, you see my feet? These are my feet. My feet are not the greatest, okay? Now, I would zoom in, but I'm not zooming in. This toe over here, this toe is darker than the other toe. It's like this foot has something going on. But, you know, I ain't got no bunions or nothing, but... So, yeah, I don't really like my feet, but they're not like freaking Claudia's. But you know what I like about Claudia? Claudia has said her feet are jacked up. She's not one of those girls that's gonna be like, oh, I got cute feet. You take it off and you're pleasantly or horrifically surprised. No, she said, my feet look like garbage. And when she took the shoe off, they sure enough did look like garbage. It was clean bunions and clean corns on on her feet. And I was like, damn, Claudia, damn, Claudia, damn, Claudia, why your feet looking like that? My thing is, you are in your 40s, your young 40s, you're a gorgeous woman from the ankles up. Like you say, Claudia, fix them damn feet. Fix them shits. Get them shits done. You know what I'm saying? There's a way to get them shits done. And Dr. Morris told her, you know what? You need to get these fixed. It'll take some stitches and stuff, and you me in a shoe boot and all that. Get them things fixed. Yeah, but at the end of the day, she's been dealing with this for a long time. So if she was never really hard pressed about it, then, I mean, obviously she wasn't. She would have gotten them fixed. But, I don't know, them feet look dangerous. But, you know, Morris was sitting there touching it with his bare hands. He didn't really care. He's seen feet. You know, what you gonna really catch from a foot, yeah. Anyways, Kenya was really trying to dig into Mr. Morris or Dr. Morris and asking him, you know, do you make house calls? Dr. Morris was on the cute side. He really was. Was on the manly cute side. But, of course, he had a ring. Candy ends up meeting with Demetria, and this is why I appreciate Candy, because Candy was real side-eye last episode. Side-eye with a whole cup of shade last episode. It was really unnecessary. And so for me, it was nice that Candy was able to come back, realize that the whole situation was jacked up, and she apologized on behalf of Ghost Shay, which was cool. It says a lot about Candy, it really does. And I appreciated that, and Demetria appreciated that, and you know, they start conversing. Now, Candy, I want to meet, well, I already met Candy, but I want to like meet her, so she know who the hell I am and understand my name and personality, because Candy, I could jail with Candy. Candy is sitting here explaining to Demetria how to give head. Now, Demetria was like, I got one of the Candy lipsticks. I don't know what they was referring to, but she was like, yeah, girl, you need to take that and go under his balls when you're giving him head, and then it'll blow his world. I'm like, Candy, what? Candy, huh? Now, it's certain people that I can't picture doing sexual things. Like Brandy Norwood, I can't picture doing sexual things. I really can't. Phaedra, I can't picture doing sexual things. My head can't take it. Demetria, I can't picture her doing sexual things. I really can't. I can't even picture Cynthia doing sexual things. I don't know, it's just something, I don't know. But the rest of the girls, I can see them all day long on their knees. You know, and that's just, yeah, I'm not trying to say, I'm just saying, there's just certain people you can't picture having sex. And for me, those are the certain individuals I can't picture having sex. But I like the fact that Candy and Demetria make up. Demetria's like, I'm over it, girl. I'm over it. Candy was like, you handle it beautifully. And I believe that Demetria was world grade A class act when Goche and Cabana came out her face about the whole situation. I thought she was. Because none of those women would have did that. They would have sat there and tried to read and tried to throw shade and all that dumb shit. Kenya meets up with Cynthia to look for an assistant, and apparently Carlton, who's Cynthia's assistant, is going to round up some people so that they can interview them and get Kenya an assistant. I'm like, okay, that's cute. I really liked how Cynthia was boss in her chair and had the two assistants right across from her. That was hot. It was hot to see Cynthia like that in the white with the hair laid back, with the thing holding the hair back, and then here comes Kenya rolling up in that expensive ass car to go see. I like when these women look powerful. I like to see women in powerful positions. So it was just amazing to watch. I love that. Strong, black, beautiful women in powerful positions. I love this. Now, this is when the episode starts to turn. Nene and Phaedra go to meet up with Demetria, and Nene goes with a well-balanced heart. And the fact is that she wants to explain or talk to Demetria about allowing women to come at you the way that Ghost did. And just want to, I guess Nene had good intentions in trying to make sure that Demetria was okay or whatever. But it just seemed that when they finally got into the studio, which by the way, let's talk about Demetria McKinney's voice. I had to research Demetria McKinney because I'm going to meet her in Atlanta, and I might end up having the ability to do an interview with her. But either way, I'm going to meet her. So in meeting her and going to see her perform, I had to make sure the girl can sing, because a lot of these girls come on these reality shows and they can't sing worth a damn. And some of these girls, the majority of these girls think that they're cute, so they're like, oh, I got a voice, I can do this. So I'm happy to say that Demetria McKinney can sing. I was like, okay. Now, I was listening to the music, 100 with the Brat, and another song with Music Soul Child. And then she got another song out. The music is cute, but who's ever producing her holds her back. And you can't listen to one of her songs and say, oh my God, this girl can blow. You can't do that. So, if you go on YouTube and look for Demetria McKinney sings, and I know it's kind of flat, but we'll always love you. You know, I was a prepared for that, but Demetria McKinney was. She sang Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You and sang it out. Sang it out. And I was like, okay, the girl can sing. That's what I needed. I needed to hear her in full voice. I needed to hear that she was able to blow. And then, if you can't sing the national anthem, you ain't no damn singer. But she was able to sing the national anthem. So I was like, all right. So they just toned her down in the songs. Which ain't cute to me. Which ain't cute. Like the videos display her gorgeous. Demetria McKinney is gore. She is fine. Demetria McKinney is fine. She has a look down pat. And there was one video she was dancing and shit. I'm like, cute. But the songs play down her voice because the girl can sing. So I was happy. So when Nene came in and she was singing in the studio, I was glad that they played her singing her ass off. And I know she was like, girl, they're recording. Let me sing that note, honey. Demetria was like, I gotta sing that note. So she was singing and did the rest. I was like, all right. And Nene even mentioned it. I was like, Nene, yes, because you can't throw her shade because she was actually singing. So go ahead, Demetria. I like that. But it really seemed that the girls was really trying to set on her about Roger Bob and was trying to get, you know, Roger Bob together. And like, you know, I was just like, huh? Like, why y'all bringing this energy into the studio? I was really confused. But then on the flip side, Phaedra came really left field. Like, what was the problem? Like, you would have thought that Demetria was rumored to sleep with Apollo the way that Phaedra was attacking her. And Phaedra's like, oh, I'm just being real. No. You're not basing it off of anything. Your comments were based off of nothing. If you're going to comment about her age and the fact that she should pursue gospel or folk, you should have heard her voice before your ass stepped in the studio. You didn't hear her, and you still haven't heard her voice. So I'm like, why is she even commenting? Like, what? Like, then she starts to comment on the relationship. Now, touche, Demetria, if you don't want nobody to comment on your relationship, don't mention the relationship. Demetria always mentions the relationship. But in all fairness, they were talking about the whole Gaucher, mentioning the remark and all that comment or whatever. But you know, Phaedra was starting to be sideways with you married 8 years. I mean, y'all been together 8 years off and on. No wedding yet. What's going on? Why hasn't he popped the question? But Nene was like, you shouldn't ask him. Don't ask him. He should come to you. I was like, then, you know, when Demetria mentioned that they were on a break when the whole Gaucher thing happened, I was like, it sounds excusable because they've had 2 breakups. But I don't know. Phaedra was really coming out her ass with everything that she was saying to the girl, because Phaedra does not know Demetria McKinney to attack her like that. And it was pure shade. Claudia, Candy, and Demetria get there first. Portia kind of throw, not Claudia, Portia and Candy and Demetria get there first. Portia is kind of throwing side jabs at Roger Bob. He's like, why? She's like, why is Roger Bob not here? You're doing a 30-minute set. Candy's like, girl, don't be doing full songs nobody never heard because that's going to be a waste of time. She's like, no, I'm doing covers. She's like, oh, okay, that's great. Great idea. But Portia's like, you're doing a 30-minute set. Where's Roger Bob? Roger Bob is supposed to be here. He should have been here. Now, you know, Portia's in a post-confessional like, had it been me, Roger Bob would have been here and this, that, and the third or whatever. And then the girls start to mention that, you know, we need to do whatever Portia is doing because, you know, Portia can get the men's. Portia got an $80,000 bag. Portia could get the men's. I'm thinking to myself, I don't fucking want an $80,000 bag. There's no way on God's green earth that I would want an $80,000 bag. Yes, I know I'm not female, and female want shit like that, but Ed, you couldn't even, I don't even want a fucking $80,000 car. You know what I'm saying? I just want a nice stacked car that can drive me from point A to B, because I don't even like to fucking drive. I don't even want $80,000 worth of computer equipment. That's a waste of money to me. That's a waste of money. And you know what? I've been there, done that. I've been in the finest hotels. I've been traveling all over the world. I've been in resorts. I've had the privilege of knowing what a coin is and not caring to use a coin. So I've been there, done that. No, I haven't been able to, nobody's dropped $80,000 on a pair of shoes or a fucking bag. But if they did that, I would beat their ass. Because I'm like, bitch, you could have just gave me the motherfucking $80,000. Let it sit here spinning in a fucking bag. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing, you should not spend $80,000 on anything that can get dirty. Setting the bag down on the ground, setting the bag down somewhere, fucking juice spilling on the bag, anything that can get dirty, it's not worth spending $80,000 on. I'm like, that's fucking, what? Like, what? I'm like, wow. But you know, people have things that they like, and people have priorities, and people just, I couldn't get past that. I was like, what the hell? Cynthia, Claudia, and Kenya get their second. You know, they go through the room choices, and there's only 2 rooms that can have balconies. Portia, Candy, and Demetria are there. Of course, Demetria is going to get the room with the patio or outside area or whatever. But Candy and Portia flip the coin for the room. Portia ends up getting the room. I'm like, it really doesn't matter because all the rooms looked small as shit. So it really didn't really matter that you had this little outside, off to the side thing. Demetria asks Portia and Candy about Phaedra and the fact that Phaedra came left field with her at the studio. Portia and Candy kind of like say, girl, that's Phaedra just being Phaedra. You know, if you don't pay her no mind. You focus on the performance and focus on getting where you want to, you know, get to with this performance. Don't focus on Phaedra. She just being, that's just Phaedra. You'll get used to it. And I'm like, that's not something that you get used to. The way that Phaedra, like there's a way to poke jabs and then there's a way to fucking throw shade. Phaedra was throwing unnecessary shade, point blank period. And if I was Demetria McKinney, I would have got Phaedra together in the studio. That's what I would have done. I would have got her together in the studio, been like, hold on, miss. I'm sorry, but you don't really know me that well to be so shady. Like, why, what's with the comments? You know what I'm saying? What's with the comments? You're saying that people of a certain age shouldn't, how old are you? Like, I would have got her together then. I would have got her together then. She would have made comments about me getting married. I would have said, girl, where's your husband though? I heard that you were having problems. Is everything all right? Is everything getting better? Because I need advice. I would have got Phaedra together then. Now, Cynthia, Kenya, and Claudia come in together. And to be quite honest, I like this crew. I like the Cynthia, Kenya, and Claudia crew. I really do. The whole Nene vibe is left field. And Phaedra, this episode is left field. Candy, I'm cool with. Portia, I can do without because she's left field. It's like, it really is, the dynamic of the show is changing. You got the 3 beasts, so says Kenya, Nene, Phaedra, and Portia. And I still like Phaedra, I do. I still like Phaedra. But Portia is unnecessary. Nene is completely unnecessary. I still give Nene her respect because she getting them jobs, she getting them checks. Portia, I don't know what she's being mean girl for no reason. I had love for her when Cordell, the gay dude, was calling her, like treating her like dirt and shit. I was feeling for Portia. I was feeling bad for Portia. Kenya came in as the mean girl to Portia. I was feeling for Portia. Now Portia is the mean girl. Is not cute. It's not attractive. She done got them titties. She thinks she all of that in a bag of chips. It's not cute. It's just not cute. It's not becoming. Candy stuck in the middle, and then you got the nice girl squad. Claudia, Cynthia, and Kenya. Cool. I like this. Kenya can be nice when she wants to. When Kenya is nice, I'm here for her. When she's shady and shit, I'm not here for her. Because all the backhanded comments about Nene, all that shit, that's unnecessary. That's unnecessary. That downgrades these women. For me, like when I'm listening and they, backhanded shots, it's a downgrade for me when I watch you. Claudia hasn't said anything out her ass yet. And Cynthia has the reason to say shit out her ass because Nene is just fucking rude and disrespectful all the time to Cynthia. So but anyways, that's the split up. And, you know, the nice girls come in and Demetria is like, you know what? I like hanging with y'all. Y'all are fun. I like hanging with y'all. She tells them about the whole Phaedra situation. Kenya's like, if you feel some sort of way about it, you need to tell her. Because that's how you need to be. And she's like, amongst the girls here, I feel that I know Phaedra the best because I've had to deal with Phaedra. But girl, yo one hand Kenya situation don't got nothing to do with Demetria. Demetria is a neutral girl, ain't did shit to Phaedra. Kenya, and we ain't even got to go there. So it's like when Kenya was like, girl, I know her. No, you had to deal with Phaedra's wrath because of how your actions were. So let's not say you're not in Demetria's shoes. You're not. Demetria got that wrath for no fucking reason. So I'm going to just leave it at that. Phaedra and Nene get there at night. Nene's comment about, I just hope the rooms are clean. That's me. That's me, boo. That's me all day. I just hope the rooms are clean. So I'm here for Nene. I'm here for Nene. Because I've been in some crappy hotels. So I'm here for her. And I've been in the boutique hotels. I'm here. I'm here for Nene. So I was feeling her when she said that. Nene and Phaedra meet Dallas and Javon, the stylist. And Phaedra once again reads for no reason. Nene says, okay, well, I'm about to go check out my room. Phaedra leaves, before leaving, she's like, well, I like this. Now this you got right. The boy, what's his name? Dallas? Dallas come in and talk about this. Phaedra's like, what? No, I like this. This is cute. I'm like, Phaedra, that was so unnecessary. Nene and Phaedra see the room. Nene walks in. Oh, this is small, but I'll do. This'll have to do. I'll make do. It's fine. I'm like, Nene. So, the girls get to the dinner table. The nice girls get there first. The mean girls get there second. And then here comes neutral Candy. She comes late. You know Candy is always late at these functions. So when the girls get there, the nice girls get all somber and the mean girls don't say anything. So no one's talking. It's like so awkward and uncomfortable. At least that's how I would have felt. I would have felt awkward and uncomfortable. Kenya starts conversation first, which is what Kenya does in Kenya fashion. She's like, so girl, you ready for this performance? Demetria's like, yeah, girl. You know, it's in 2 days. I got to do dress rehearsal and I got to do sound check. Phaedra says, all right, honey. Yes, please. So everyone hears Phaedra. Everyone knows that it's Phaedra's shade. Even Nene mentions it. It's Phaedra's shade. In the post-confessional, Demetria, automatically, she gets to defense mode and she approaches Phaedra and she says, Phaedra, there have been multiple times, and then here come Portia. Girl, you want to get negative at the table, girl? You want to get negative at the table? But Demetria reaches for Phaedra, and, you know, Phaedra's sitting there, but, you know, Demetria's like, you know, that crack comment was whack. The age comment about a woman of a certain age cannot be a pop star. And, Phaedra starts to try to defend herself, and she's like, well, you know, you said you played a crack addict. Some people in your field, they do that. Blah, 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 blah. Demetria's not here for it. Then she was like, you know, I just think that a woman of a certain age shouldn't be doing pop. Then Demetria says, boom, I'm younger than you. I was like, oh, damn. Okay. Then Demetria brings up the whole relationship, how you know, Phaedra shouldn't be talking about someone's relationship or whatever. But I was on Phaedra's side with this because I feel that every episode that we've seen, the last 3-4 episodes that we've seen, Roger Bob is brought up all of the time. And so for me, if you don't want your relationship mentioned, do not mention your relationship. And that happens all of the time. So I would side Phaedra with this particular situation because Phaedra was right. If you don't want anybody to talk about your relationship, don't bring up your relationship. But on Demetria's side, Phaedra is not in a position to talk about anybody's relationship. So I felt that Phaedra should have held back a little bit and just should have said, girl, well, you know, how men can be, girl, and I would just stop talking about your relationship if I was you, honey. She should have said something like that. But Demetria came hard with it. She said, the only thing that we have in common is the number 8. Mine, I've been going with mine off and on for 8 years, but yours is going away for 8 years. I was like, ooh, damn. Phaedra looked to the side. She said, this bitch tried me. I was like, yes, Phaedra, she tried you and came back. Yes, she did. What you gonna do, Phaedra? What you gonna do, girl? What you gonna do, Phaedra? What you gonna do, girl? This girl done got. Demetria done got Phaedra together. I was like, damn. Phaedra says, I have a ring. Demetria says, are you happy? I said, ooh. Oh, shit. Demetria said, are you happy? That's all that counts. Because, bitch, you could be married for 80,000 years. How are you happy in your marriage? People think that just because they get to that marriage status that they some shit. No. Your marriage doesn't amount to shit if you aren't happy. What? I was like, did Phaedra really just say, no, I have a ring. But Phaedra, you stay clowning your ring though. You stay clowning your ring every episode. What was the point of bringing that up, mama? I was like, damn, Demetria, go ahead, Demetria. Go ahead, Demetria. And then Cynthia comes in and says, Phaedra, you should just apologize because it doesn't really make sense. Obviously, you have offended her and all of this, blah, blah, blah. You should just apologize. Just, you know, just don't make no sense. And then, you know, Nene comes in, it's like, girl, you wasn't even there, girl. Why should Phaedra apologize if she don't think she did anything wrong? Because apparently someone was offended. And what do you do? What do we do as grown, mature fucking adults? If we offend someone, we fucking apologize, especially if we did not mean to. Okay? If you did not mean to throw shade, fucking apologize. You are a grown-ass woman. Apologize. That's what adults do. So Nene was getting on Cynthia's case, and she was like, girl, I don't know what you're reaching for, girl, but you wasn't even there. Only people that was there was us three, so none of y'all even should have anything to say about that. No, I'm sorry. I have a lot to say, goddammit. You know why I have a lot to say? Nene, because I am at this fucking table, and y'all are bringing this bullshit up while I am at this fucking table. The only thing I want to be entertained by is my meal going down my mouth. Into my mouth, down my throat. That's the only thing I want to be entertained by. But because y'all had some shit going on, now I gotta listen to this dumb shit, so you damn right. I'm gonna put in my 2 cents. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put in 50 motherfucking cents to have y'all bitches shut the fuck up so I can get to my goddamn meal. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. If you feel that I have nothing to say about this because I was not there, y'all carry y'all 3 asses on that other side of the motherfucking restaurant so I can enjoy my meal, because I don't need this negative shit around me. That's me right there. After time has passed, Phaedra's like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I offended you. Please don't invite me anywhere else. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Candy says, Phaedra, were you shady, Phaedra? Phaedra says, girl, I don't even know this girl. I don't care about this shit no more. I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And then Nene says, Candy, maybe you can find me a studio so we can drop some beats. You know how Nene does the face. I'm like, Nene, that was unnecessary. Like, we grown. Like, that was unnecessary. Claudia says, do y'all not care about how y'all made this girl feel? Like, this don't make no sense. Like, y'all are really being crazy. And Nene goes in and chimes in and says, ask Ricky Smiley. I'm like, ooh. Claudia says, Ricky Smiley is not here. And Claudia. What's going on, boo? I'm here. I was kind of not here for Claudia because I was like, why is she doing? She doing too much. She doing the most. She need to be finding a husband and she gonna be on the Housewives. But Claudia been giving me all the life that I've needed in the last couple of episodes because she's just been real deal Holyfield. Claudia's been reminding me of Candy, and I like it. I like Claudia. Now, let me just say I respect Claudia. That's what I'm gonna say. Because I would have said something too. Just like Cynthia, I would have said something too. Once again, y'all are being rude and disrespectful. And that's what Claudia said. Y'all are being rude and disrespectful. She's like, how old are we? All these broads are in their 40s except for Demetria and Puerto. All these broads are in their 40s. And they're acting like this. I don't understand it. All these women are in their 40s. All of these women have some money or something in the bank. And they're acting like this. She was like, talking about we need to be mature she was like, y'all need to be mature instead of being bitchy and catty. And I'm like, the truth will set you free, Claudia. Now, I'm going to only point out what Claudia was shading Nene on because Nene was caught up. Nene could not battle Claudia. Nene could not battle Claudia, so she had to go real dirty and say that Claudia's a hoe. But before that, Claudia got her together. Okay? Claudia got her together. First, Claudia said it wasn't wrong that Demetria brought everything out on Front Street in front of the women instead of having these sidebar conversations. I was like, okay, I kind of felt some sort of way because, to be honest, her beef is with the two girls. And you know, I'm sitting at the table. I don't need to hear this shit. That's what I'm on Portia's side. Girl, you gonna bring this at the table? Girl, I want to eat. I don't need to hear this dumb shit. But, okay, she want to bring it up. Okay, fine. Let's be mature adults and get up over this shit. Nene's like, oh, so you got a brain now, huh? You have a brain, you can think for yourself because Kenya's over here giving you drinks and telling y'all what drinks to get and all this extra shit. She didn't say Kenya's name, but that's how she was feeling. Then, you know, Claudia's like, I don't know what you're talking about, puppet master. I don't get controlled by anybody. You're the puppet master, though. We know that. You're the puppet master, though. And then Nene's like, the only thing I'm puppet master for is these chats. Because I get these shows. And Claudia's like, which shows? The ones that was canceled? And I was like, okay, that was cute, Claudia, but Nene's still working. I was like, okay, but that was cute. Claudia says, I pay my bills. I never had to get on nobody's pole. I was like, ooh, okay. Claudia says, money can't buy you class. And see, I can buy them ramen noodles on your head, though. Because, girl, Nene's wigs. I thought, didn't Tamar Braxton have a history of bad wigs? But Nene and Tamar Braxton was chilling in LA the other night. So, Tamar, you need to get, and Nene had a fucked up blonde. What is with Nene and this blonde shit? What is with this blonde shit? But I'm like, you couldn't ask Tamar for some advice because that shit just looked crazy. And then, you know, Claudia says, spell bridesmaids. I said, ooh. Claudia's like, oh, you went to college. Oh, you did? Nene's like, girl, we the same age. Claudia was like, girl, we 20 years apart, girl. She said, we look 20 years apart. She said, back when I was your age, I had edges. I said, she said, back when I was your age, I had edges. I said, ooh. Nene went down south when she called Claudia a half-breed. I was like, damn. I lost respect. Like, Nene is not respectful at all. And you know what? I can still wish her the best. I'm glad she's still getting work because that's not going to last long. And I'm glad that whatever kind of personality she's showing all of these investors and these managers or whatever, it's working for her. But on the TV, she is not about that life. Her attitude is piss poor. Her making fun of gay men, she's made fun of gay men numerous times. But apparently a gay man is not the one that's styling her because she looks a fucking mess with those wigs. I'm like, wow, I'm not here for the side-handed commentary about gay men. I'm really not. Because she made a snide remark about, and he was like, Nene is so fucking ugly. It's just that character. It's really, really ugly for somebody that came from this and is now looking like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't like that. And then to call her a half... I just was not here for that. And then Nene went into her sexual history, which is neither there nor here. Because to be quite honest, as long as Claudia is healthy and has no STDs, like there's nothing to clock on anybody if they've had sex. If there's nothing to clock, boo. Because Greg can give you something. Truth be told, Greg can go off and do something all he wants to and bring it back home. Okay, so you only been with that man for the past 15, 18 years, but he gave you something, boo-boo. But Demetria and Claudia got both senior vets together. I'm Wesley from A Connection TV, the network. Thank y'all for adopting this similar connection with me. I hope that we can adopt this similar connection with the next episode because it looks like it is going to be good. And I just want to shout a couple of people out real quick. I want to shout out Prophet of Doom. Nene is filed for saying Claudia's clique has left her body. A stripper is questioning someone else's sexual morality. And what has Claudia done to her? Great. I completely agree. They say that Nene is pure evil. And Claudia has my clearance to run the bitch to the ground. Ashley Minner corrected me on Goche being Candy's friend. Tamika J, shout out to Ashley Miller. Shout out to Ashley Miller. Shout out to Tamika J. Tamika J, you always support any and everything that I do. You're always liking every freaking video. I love you so much. You are a great heart and a great spirit. Thank you so much, Tamika. And shout out to the girls. But Tamika says, I used to love the old KKN. It wasn't only straight sex talk. They had a lot of people from the LGBT community. I remember that's the first time I seen T.S. Madison. I don't know how I feel about the new pre-recorded ones, because when they was live at Candy's Club. Oh, Candy Coated Nights. Oh, okay. I'm like, what is she talking about? I was like, what? Like, what? Okay, so she getting me together saying that Candy Coated Nights wasn't all about the straights. Okay. All right. So thank you, Tamika, because Tamika be knowings. Tamika be knowings. Everybody was getting me together. Everybody was getting me together, but Trey B318 had my back and was like, he just made a mistake. He thought it said Kenya. Thank y'all, because y'all was getting me together. Y'all was like, fuck it. I'm like, everybody's like, hey, I was Candy's friend. Y'all was like, damn, all right, I get it. D Annette says, regardless of what happened, I am not feeling Demetria. I feel like she's weak. You'll pop off on Phaedra, but not the woman who was having a relationship with your boyfriend when you were dating him. Girl, bye. Not so much, D, because Gaucher was just explaining what she went through. And I don't think Gaucher did not clown Demetria and did not clown Roger Bob. She stated a fact. So how can you get mad at a female for messing with a guy that did not claim you? You know what I'm saying? So no, Demetria acted mature. Like, she was very mature in that situation, because there's nothing you could say to Gaucher. She was stating facts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times females go after the female when first they need to clock their motherfucking husband. That's what they need to do. They need to clock the husband first. Claudia Jordan says, cool review. I don't know which Claudia. I don't know if that's a mock episode. James Girl 37 says, OMG, the cute kitty just laying there on its side, relaxing. Y'all love my cat. Dominique D says, hilarious review as usual. Phaedra was wearing all white because it was the dress code to her event. I would like to see more career Phaedra too. That whole Gaucher situation was so foul. She was clearly there to stir up trouble. Shake my head. And Nene looked really ridiculous tonight. My thing is, you invited them to dinner to bury the hatchet, and then the next time you see them, you act like there's a problem. Girl, bye. I completely agree. Let's go down a little bit, because there's a lot A lot of comments. Shout out to Becky Lee for saying Goya seasoning. LOL. Let's see where we at. The King. That's Simone. Just realized that. Oh, see, some people don't know that I do the Mona Simone character. I don't know where their heads be. I just don't get it. And let's see. It's $1.81. Apollo actually does have to worry about expenses. $2 million in restitution charges. There you go. So once again, thank y'all so much for comments on the last video. Hopefully y'all leave comments on this video. I really appreciate y'all. Oh, my shoulders are bulking out a little bit. I've been going to the gym, y'all, because I'm going to Atlanta this week. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please share and tweet on Facebook and Twitter. Deuces.
Yo, that's my word. Man, how many mics does it take to get the center of the top? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy out here, you know what I mean? Yo, BX, stand up.